So, here we are, 2016. Have you made any New Year's resolutions? Let me know in the comments. There can be a lot of pressure to fulfill your New Year's resolutions, but rather than think about where we haven't done so well, this video will be about what we can do to help us do things we had planned to, or just a bit of encouragement to do some things this year. I like to keep a record of things I've made, which is good to look back on, which if nothing else is a reminder of what you have achieved. You don't have to keep a record in paper form, as there are plenty of ways to document what you have done online. I like to take photos of a project at various stages, and it's always good to keep hold of rough designs so you have the different steps documented. It's also helpful to share what you've done with others so that you can get feedback which may help you improve your skills or better prepare you for a similar project in the future. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. While you must always be careful not to hurt yourself or others, doing something wrong unintentionally can be a learning process and help remind you not to make the same mistakes again. Remember, it took Thomas Edison 1,000 attempts to invent a good quality, lasting light bulb. Write down what you did wrong and try to understand what caused the error. Share your findings with others and then they can benefit. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be better at something or to cut down on something that you do, but what's most important is that you are happy. Friends, for example, can be helpful, but they can also be hurtful too, even if not on purpose. Don't try to change the core of what you are if that makes you unhappy. I'm not Bob the Builder, nor am I SpongeBob SquarePants, but that doesn't mean I can't do DIY or live under the ocean. Well, you get my point. Don't let people put you off, but instead use it as a challenge, or maybe you could challenge them. Sometimes, when I tell people what I've done, I get a response along the lines of, "What was the point of that?" or "What a waste of time." Well, even if I am the only one that understands what I've achieved, then so be it. It's my time I've used, and I was able to put it to good use, and it made me happy, and who knows, it may make others happy too. Seek opportunities. Where could you use your skills to help others? Especially if you're out of work, but you want to start working again, perhaps offer to help a charity. Do they need somebody to greet people at the door, or tidy, or update a computer? The best thing you can give anyone is your time. No amount of money can bring that back. But don't let charities or any other organisations take advantage of you. Sometimes you have to say no. Try something new. Perhaps you have thought about writing a book, but have been afraid to start. Sometimes it's the lack of encouragement from others that can stop people starting something, so I'm encouraging you now. Pick up that pencil or hammer or soldering iron and get making. There are lots of books, magazines and websites overflowing with ideas and tips to get you going. Not able to complete a project yourself? Maybe you could ask your friends for help or ideas. Sometimes you have to open your project to other people, otherwise you won't get any further. It feels like you are losing control, but it's still your project, and by building a team you can lighten the load and enhance what you have already done, but don't tolerate slackers. If you need to give the boot, then do so if they will not cooperate. Maybe you can change the world. Who would have thought even a few years ago that a computer would cost £4, that's $5, and be given away free with a magazine? Just look at the Raspberry Pi Zero. It was released late last year, but even though it's a tiny computer, it's very powerful for its size, and it's brought people together in the world of electronics. Whatever you do, enjoy it, and have a very happy new year. Thank you.